We've built up the spawn. We've introduced the players. Now it's time to have a little bit of a wander. What have we got around us? We haven't got a clue. It could be completely bare. It could be awesome. Don't you go anywhere. I'm going to show you exactly what it is. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night, and welcome to another day on the ArchCraft server. Yep, I have got to, go and have a little bit of a wander around. I fancy seeing if I can go and find the top of that mountain over there. We haven't really moved away from the spawn area at all, and I would like to go and see what it's about. So I've got myself a sword, because I forgot it last time, an axe, a few picks and a shovel, a little bit of food, and basically some bits that I can use to make a shelter for when it's night time, because I've got to remember that actually I could die. It's in survival and we don't want that to happen, and I'm just going to go for a bit of a romp. Should we go and have a look? You fancy coming with me? Let's do this. I think we should go over that way, and who knows, maybe some of the archers will log on whilst I'm on and maybe they won't. I've had to put a little set of steps there because Jax came in earlier on and one of the server settings wasn't quite right and they couldn't actually break any blocks anywhere near the spawn, which was hilarious, but it meant he fell down this hole and he was completely trapped, which made me laugh a lot. Bless him. Sorry about that, Jax. It's all sorted now. You can build and break blocks anywhere you like on the entire server, and that is true for all of the archers. Right, let's get ourselves over this way. I fancy a wander. I just wanted to stop and have a look at this canyon. This could actually have something really very, very interesting put into this. I love the way the water's flowing through here, and it's almost like a natural collection system for mobs potentially. This could be a mob, maybe a mob spawner or something like that. I love the way this is being collected like that. Maybe an XP grinder. I don't know, but I like the idea of it. Anyway, let's keep going. So we have managed to get to the top of the mountain that I was pointing at, and actually it wasn't that far away, but what it does give us is a really nice view. We have got a nice landscape around here. Look at this, we've got some really good stuff going on. Now we've only got a 15 chunk view because that's what the server is set at, but actually that gives us a pretty decent look around as to what we've got kind of around us here. We've got a good old lava flow around the back of here. That could be quite useful for being able to collect some lava. We've got plenty of water and fields, and we've got what looks like it either a sea, or if it's not a sea, certainly a very, very big lake at the beginnings of it over there as well. So we've got lots of stuff. I'm quite pleased. I'm just going to go for a bit of an adventure, I think. Let's see what we can find. And I'm going to go over the mountain and down this way. Let's see where we end up. We've got ourselves a spruce wood forest here, which is brilliant. You know I do like to build in spruce wood, and we've got loads of it here. I'm going to get some spruce wood ready for our friends, the archers. I wonder how much I can collect, but let's get a little bit of spruce wood just to be able to move forward. So I'm so pleased to get this mixture of wood. It's a really important part of my building. feel like I'm camping. I've made myself a really silly little dirt hut. It is properly daft. Look at the state of that. It is just a dirt box but I did have a little bit of glass and a door and a bed with me, so I've managed to give myself somewhere to sleep because it's night time and I don't want to get deaded. So I'm going to sleep this off and I'll be back in the morning. So it is the morning and I've woken up in this spruce forest having collected a load of wood. I'm going to break the bed. Now if I break that bed, it means obviously I can take it with me, but more importantly, that means I'm not going to end up respawning back here. I'll respawn back at spawn point if I am to die, which is actually quite desirable. I don't want to respawn in the little dirt hut, but I will leave it there for people to be able to use. In fact, I'm going to put a little torch there because I think it's only right that people get to see it when they're coming. So if people want to wander this way, there is a little dirt hut, but bring your own bed. It is a bring your own bed moment. Right, let's have a look down this way. What have we got over here? Is this actually a sea? Have we come really close to a sea? I think we have, you know. We've got loads of sand, which is kind of handy. I'm going to actually get some of this sand because there's not a lot of sand. I did farm quite a lot out from the water that was fairly close by to the spawn point, but I didn't get loads. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this sand here because it's kind of useful to be able to make the glass, etc. And obviously it's not that far. We're like a day's travel now away from this particular area, so we're pretty close, which is awesome. Let's get ourselves back up here. I'm going to farm out this sand. And then we'll have a bit of a wander down the beach maybe. See what there is to see along this shoreline. Oh, I managed to take a bit of dirt as well. That'll do for now, I think. Right, so let's go this way. And what have we got? We've got some wolves here, so we can perhaps come back, tame these wolves, and end up with some dogs, which would be absolutely awesome. I'd love some dogs around the spawn. So we've got wolves there. There's a few more here as well. Look, make sure I don't hit them because I don't want these wolves having a pop at me. That would not be good. So we've got some really nice terrain looking around this way. Let's see what else we can find. Now if we update that block, it is just going to fall. That's been kind of naturally spawned in as a really weird thing because sand should not be there. There you go, that's fallen down nicely. Although it has given us a chance to farm a whole shed load more sand, which is great. Let's just do that. Oh, you see the way that all fell in? That was really scary. I'm glad that I didn't walk under it, because if I'd have updated any block, that would have all fallen on my head and I would have suffocated. And that is not the way for me to die first time on the server. Suffocated by sand. I at least want to get blown up by a creeper for my first death. I have run out of shovel. I only brought one shovel with me and I've run out of shovel, so we're going to stop farming that sand. It is not that far away. We can come back and get that anytime we want. Look at all of it. There's loads of it. More wolves. We're going to have a right old pack of dogs, I reckon, by the time we finished. Really handy that they're quite so close. And what have we got over this hill? Oh, I can hear some growling, but we do have horses there, which is great. Where's the growling come from? Don't know. Lots of horses around here though. That's very nice. We can tame up some horses and get travelling on those. What else we got? We've got a nice big hole in the ground. Oh, that goes down into a nice big cave system. I'm not going to go down there at the moment, but that would be cool. Let's carry on exploring. Right, looks like the server's not quite loaded these chunks in yet. I've travelled far too fast, apparently. So what have we got here when you actually load this in? But we can take this opportunity to see if there's anything underneath there. So we've got like a little watery pool there with something going on. We've got, looks like a mushroom bit going over there. Let's just have a wander over there and see what we've got. What looks like the beginnings of a mushroom forest. So we've got a massive diversity of various different biomes quite close by. I'm really quite pleased that we've got some sugarcane here. I'm just going to take off this sugarcane as well, because that would be quite a handy thing to get to. So let's get some sugarcane. We can plant that up and start to grow that up nearer the spawn, because I want to have as much resource as we can possibly get kind of near the spawn, but then be branching all the way out to be able to I don't know, basically build whatever it is we want, wherever it is we want it. A dark oak forest. Oh, that's awesome. We've got a dark oak forest nearby too. We've got everything we need. I'm really, really pleased. I barely travelled a day. I've only slept once, and we found loads and loads of stuff. What a great place for us to have spawned. Just a quick episode 2 there, just to get us cracking. I'm going to make my way back to the spawn point now, but I wanted to just have a little bit of a wander with you because it's really good fun. Just to give it a little bit of explore. We've got quite a nice area. I'm really pleased, and once all the other archers come in, I reckon we're going to be building up on that nice area out there, and once these chunks start loading, I'm going to have to fiddle around with the settings to make sure that they load a lot faster than that. We will get things going. I'm really looking forward to this series. In the next episode, we'll start to really crank it up. I'll look forward to seeing you then. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you soon. You take it easy now. Bye.